Okay, so we might get a few people joining the stream. Alrighty.
Hello, everybody. Guess what? It's me, Grammy, and we are going to have a very special person coming up this conveyor here any moment. Yep, any moment. We're going to see a face. There he is.
Ta-da!
It's Bunny
Hello!
Films.
Yay!
Oh, and I
Hello,
like your
Grammy.
hat. And I love Bunny.
Thank you very much.
And I'm glad you're here. Very glad you're here.
Well, thank you for inviting me to do this Q&A with you.
Oh, good. We're going to grill you.
Oh, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, like everybody knows I really grill people, right? That's just not my style. Do you like my Rudolph over there in the sky
Oh yeah,
flying?
it's fantastic. I mean, I love the Rudolph. I love the red nose. Everything looks so great with it.
No Santa yet, because Santa's too busy right now.
Oh yeah.
But and the other 8 reindeer, they're busy too. So we don't have Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Vixen, Comet, Cupid, or Blitzen. They're not here right now.
Sadly, no. Maybe Christmas night they'll show up.
Maybe they will. And of course, got the Christmas tree over here and all the presents and everything.
Hmm.
And I don't know if you've seen it, but this is my little studio that we created here on the top of this
Oh
quote unquote
yeah.
one plot wonder, which is not a one plot challenge. I found
I
out.
re- yeah, I remember the story. That's pretty funny.
Yeah, Cook said it wasn't a one plot.
Aw.
Now, oh no, your cup fell over. I have hot
Uh-oh.
chocolate here for you, and then there's also a Coke.
Uh-oh.
If you would prefer, or but for some reason it's not wanting to stand up for me. I think it's
Oh, oh,
because I'm still doing that pre-live stream shaking. I was telling Bunny before we started that I get so nervous before a live stream that I just don't know for sure that things were going to go right. And you guys have known how I've had little things happen. So, but yeah,
that's
I've got this little studio. You can sit straight. You can go in from the side and sit sideways, kind of chat a little diagonal. Yeah, we put another chair inside there like mine that goes diagonal. So it's kind of a neat little trick with, and all it is the now I lost the word, glitch placing. Yeah, there you go.
Here we go. Yeah, it took a few tries.
Yeah, it takes a little bit when we have it in the couch in the little chair thing like that. So I didn't mean that we had to sit down, but I kind of had to let my own hands stop shaking. Oh my goodness, we're getting rated.
I know, that's awesome. So early on in the stream.
Oh my goodness. Oh, and it's Jack. How do I hear him? I've never, I mean, I don't know how to make that we hear them. Here I am like moving all around, don't know what I'm doing. Oh no, my mouse. Oh, this is embarrassing beyond belief. My mouse has done it. Okay, it does this thing. I don't know if you can see the screen, but
Oh yeah.
it gives a bullseye. It's not the caps lock. It's not the lock. Shift lock. I can't get out of it, and it won't let me move anything except for like going all over the place. And I'm in the
Yeah,
middle of the
it's
raid with Jack, so I don't know what to do.
yeah, it's happened to me a few times too. I think if you turn on shift lock in the settings and then press shift again with it enabled and then like turn it off, I think that fixes it or something.
The only way
That
I've
does happen intermittently to me too.
Oh wow, the only way I've ever been able to do it is to leave the whole game and come back. That
Uh-oh.
See, and then I have the move thing up there. Jack, no. And I how do I get his sound? How do we hear him? Do you know?
Is he in the voice chat?
He's in his own thing doing a raid. He's in a live stream doing a raid on us right now. You see what I mean? I always have issues.
Oh yeah. Well,
All
I
right,
wonder if oh yeah.
I don't know what to do. Okay, take a breath. I don't know how to hear the person when they raid. I'm not sure what to do. Oh, let me check my Discord. No, because I can't even do that. Yes, I can. Let's like. Nope, he's not in there. So he's in his own live stream itself. I'm.
I do have the stream pulled up on my screen.
You do?
Yeah, let me see.
Okay. The only thing I can do is stop and leave the game and come right back in. I'm sorry.
It's
I
all
don't
right.
know what it is that's doing this. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe it's in these settings. Is shift lock on? Oh, it is. There we go. Resume game. Now is it going to work for me? Still is not letting me out of it. All right. In settings, shift lock is off. Got default, camera sensitivity, and I cannot get out of that thing. Oh, wait a minute. Nope. All right. I'm sorry. I'm going to have to leave the game and come back. This is embarrassing beyond belief.
It's all right.
I can still talk to you though.
Oh yeah.
Of course, you're going to fall down because I've left the game.
Eh, that's true.
You can't hear them from the raid unless you join their live stream on YouTube, but then there's a delay. If you want to actually talk to him, you'll probably just have to add him in voice chat. Oh, Fezzik was telling me what to do. Hmm.
hmm And I think Jack did end his stream because right now it says stream ending on his screen. I think it
Yes.
might have just just cut off, but um
Yeah.
always possible to add him to the voice chat if he wants to be added.
Yes, and he just might. All right, let me get the game going again here. I don't know what it is that, and it's not the shift lock because I've got that turned off. I made sure it's off. It was on, but now it's off. So hopefully it won't do this. It did it last night in the thing, but I thought I had it fixed. And hmm,
Mm. Well, hopefully it's better next time you join.
yes, how embarrassing. It didn't do it at all other times, but for some reason. All right, I'm coming back in. So what was your first live stream like? Did you have issues or were you just perfect selling when you would do live streams?
Oh, I don't remember my first live stream, but I know the last one I had major issues. I forget. So I only stream like once a year,
Oh, okay.
and I mean that's usually around Christmas time or whenever there's a major update. But I decided to stream, I think a few weeks ago or at least a few months ago, and it was Defaultio's new game Pro Jute,
Oh, yes.
and YouTube changed the whole stream deck or live stream deck basically. So there's all these new buttons, and I didn't know that you had it. It said the stream was live, but it
Yeah.
didn't. I had to press start, and I didn't know I had to press start. So I was talking to myself for 8 minutes, and I didn't know. And then people were like, "Bunny, where's the stream?" And I was like, "It's right there." And then it was like, they were like, "No, it's not." And I was like, "Oh no."
Oh, no.
So that was probably my biggest oops yet.
But you only do it once a year, so.
Yeah.
I will get this working correctly. I did fine today. It was just now this whole thing with the the mouse thing, that what issue that I'm having, and I don't know what that is, why I'm having that issue, but
Mhm.
I don't know. Maybe it
Yeah, it's
was
a bit
because I had it
strange.
on by accident. I had hit it by accident. Maybe that's why, and it did it. Now it won't. Anyway,
Well, hopefully it doesn't
I'm here and
anymore.
I'm back.
Okay, I'm gonna head over again.
Do you have your base here? Did you want to do the base tour real quick, or we can talk first?
Oh, we can talk first, and then
Okay,
I'll
cool.
show my base.
Okay. Well, as long as we're downstairs while you're coming over, I know you didn't watch. I never expect you to, and I'm sure certain you didn't watch the live stream last night. However,
Sadly, I didn't.
I told you I knew you didn't. I don't expect you to. And but Nate Fly had given me the tank, and I thought I'd let you look at it. Have you heard about the
Okay.
tank?
Oh, yes, I actually did a video on it, except I just did a truck. I'm watching the stream right now. I didn't do trailers.
Oh no, we have a tank.
Whoa.
We have the two trucks fused together, and he fused the trailers together.
Wow.
So it is a complete tank. You can walk inside of it and do all sorts of things and
Pretty
drive it.
funny. That's,
Yeah, you have to be careful because of how you drive, whether you get in the passenger seat or the driver's seat, because there's four of them.
yeah, I might be sitting upside down.
Yes. Drives really fast too, as long as there's not two people in the same. You know how they always say you can't have more than one driver in a car? Backseat drivers
Mhm.
don't work and that kind of stuff. This one, if you have too many
Yeah.
drivers, it won't go. It goes really slow.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so like
Yeah.
drive around the top car and the bottom one.
Yes, you can't. Then it will go. No, it won't go fast at all. But if you're driving yourself, it goes really fast. The hard part is
It's pretty funny to see that being driven.
getting out. You have to kind of like
Yeah,
jump
I
your
can
way out.
see. Oh my.
I should have let you drive it, and then you would have been stuck.
You can do it.
Oh, it comes out eventually.
Yeah.
Well, we always have a lot of fun hearing in Grammy streams,
Yeah.
believe it or not. And if I need to, the least thing I can always do is reset my character. I can just hear Nate telling me, do this, do this, do this. Oh well, reset character, that's all. Then we won't waste the
There we
time
go.
on it. Oh no, there we go. I was really stuck that time.
Hi.
Yeah, and if you're not whitelisted and you get in it, I guess it can practically kill you because it did with Nate last time. So,
Hmm.
but we
A
can
bit of
go,
a trap.
yes, we can go upstairs if you'd like and start talking about all about you.
Alrighty.
Okay, let's see. What do they say this in the biz? Take two, take three, take five.
Something.
Yeah, well, welcome again to the stream. I'm glad you're here. I've
Yes, thank
had
you.
I've had this people are asking me something to ask you, and I want to talk to them for just a moment, okay? If you don't mind. When you
Okay.
guys are asking for people's ages and those types of things are personal information. They can actually cause people to have um, not be safe while they're online. YouTubers put out a lot with their lives and in real life and their Roblox lives, but asking that and having them answer, it's just not a safe thing for them to do. So I'm not even going to ask Bunny Films the question. Even if he wanted to answer it, I wouldn't let him answer it. So we're not asking those types of questions. But if you have any other question, feel free to put it in the chat and I will try to make sure I'm watching and see if there's any other questions. Like I said, you know, I saw that one, so we'll see if there's any other questions. And I will ask you anything as long as it's not too personal life that is not safe for you. Is that okay with you, Bunny?
Yeah, thank you. That's well said.
Thanks. Hmm. Well, let's start with the obvious question first. That probably
Alrighty.
most people ask you. It's an easy one. How did you get started with YouTube and why?
Okay. So, back in the day, I mean, it was only like 5 years ago, but I used to watch Stampy Longnose. He was like a big time Minecrafter back then. And I wanted to create Minecraft content on my YouTube channel. I did create content. I was playing on an iPod Touch 3, which is like not supposed to record your screen, but like I had to do all sorts of complex things to get it to record. And I finally started recording Minecraft series, and after a while I moved to Roblox because one of my friends introduced it to me,
Hmm.
and that was pretty fun back then because there were like all these you could have guest accounts, so I didn't have an account, but I used to play Catalog Heaven or Haven, I think,
Hmm.
and that's what introduced me to Roblox. And I began making some videos, and some of the first videos I made, like at work at the pizza place, and um, there was like Eat Me, where like you have a car and you drive down like a person's mouth or something. I don't know. It was one of those crazy games, but those were the videos that got me my initial audience, and that's what motivated me to continue recording Roblox. And then eventually, Lumber Tycoon 2 was on the front page, and I began playing that.
So now, how long have you been doing it?
I'd say my YouTube channel, I think I opened it in 2014, but I didn't
Wow,
start Roblox until maybe 2015.
gotcha. Yeah, that's like I opened my YouTube channel per se in 2017, but I never started until 2020. I guess I'm a slow starter.
Yeah.
So I think I only opened it in order to do, moderating for Code Primate. So,
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean,
um,
you can go at your own pace with YouTube. It's really up to you.
hmm what is so they're amazed that that you used to watch Stampy. Are you able to see the chat too?
Yeah, I have the stamp or not stamp, the chat open.
Because they're saying, "What's your biggest base? How much money?" I'm not sure that money is really something that to answer, but I will let that up to you. Whether you were to
Well,
answer something like that, because I'm not real sure where that lies in the YouTube world of talking about. You know?
I mean, in Lumber Tycoon 2, think I can talk about that. I
Oh,
mean,
okay.
people just give me random money. I never keep track of it, but probably around 10 to 20 million on each base, except my first one that only has
Hmm.
4 million on it. So,
I
and
know.
then,
Go ahead.
oh yeah, I was just gonna answer like my biggest base. I don't actually have biggest base. I have four data size 4 bases, and that's it.
Nice. I was noticing. I was watching your gifts to noobs video where
Oh
you were
yeah.
going around and that must have been really fun to do.
Yeah, it's definitely fun because each person is different. You don't know what you can expect from them. And it's pretty funny to see people trying to chop down trees with boxed axes. Because I
Hmm.
saw a meme about that once, and I was like, do players really do that? And that's the first time I've seen someone try to chop a tree down with a boxed axe. And so that's one of the fun experiences, but also I think it just motivates people to continue playing the game, especially if they're a new player and they don't know what the heck they're doing.
Right.
Um, I think just having like that extra boost from like a better sawmill or an axe or just some Christmas presents is enough to keep them playing the game.
And you were giving him some nice things too. I mean, it wasn't
Oh
just
yeah.
like bad stuff. You were actually giving him like I saw the heaviest present ever. Over here. I saw one of these in your truck that you were giving out. So, see now I can use the controls. I'm actually making it go over. But I saw you having one of these in your truck and you had fire access. So you were giving nice things to people too. And that was very kind of you. Playing Santa.
Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. So I mean, most of the presents I think I gave away were actually from fans, but I did go out and buy like the most recent presents that were added to the game. So I do owe some credit to my fans who dumped truckloads of presents onto my base.
Well, you're nice enough to share them.
Yeah.
So, Cohen wants to know if you've ever met Defaultio. And then Luke
Oh,
is telling him that you made a video with him.
yes. So I think my first Lumber Tycoon 2 video is about Defaultio. So back in the day, I don't know why, but he always seemed to like join my servers. And back then, I mean, I was like always messaging him and just about random things in the game, some important, some not, like bugs and dupe glitches. But for whatever reason, he always, or not always, but sometimes he found his way into my server and he'd just do some funny things. Like he'd be able to like sit himself in the air and fly around, and then he'd um, fly over sawmill and then sit down and then go through the sawmill. And
Mm-hmm.
back then I was like a little kid and I was like laughing at that. So I thought that was pretty funny content. And but now, I mean, I respect him and I don't want to like be in his face all the time trying to record. So most of those encounters back in the past, those are I don't know, once in a lifetime maybe, I don't know, but I don't record as often as I do now or as I did.
So you used to try and get with him quite often, and now you don't.
Yeah, I've backed off a whole lot. At least I think. I hope. Um,
Mm-hmm.
but I used to be pretty obsessed with him because this was like the only game I played, and um, I mean he was a cool person, and he still is. But back then I really looked up to him because this was a fantastic game.
Yes, and it still is. It's
Mhm.
sometimes I think it's like Caesar Geronimo once said, is that be thankful and excited for what we do have and stop looking for at what we don't in the game. And I think that's great because we can celebrate the game itself, not the things that we wish we had. You know how sometimes we people concentrate more on the what we don't have in the games.
And I can admit I'm someone who concentrates on what isn't in the game. Um, I mean, I'm not ashamed to admit that because I mean, I want to see the game grow as much as possible, but I do agree that this game has a lot of great content and we should be grateful for what's in the game, not worrying about what's not in the game.
Yeah, because sometimes I just think people focus on the what's not here or rather, all the time. Although I will say I did write that song in Thanksgiving about where are the presents, where are the turkeys? So that wasn't focusing on what wasn't here. I was just trying to make a joke and have some fun about where are the turkeys, Defaultio?
I must say, excellent editing on that video, whoever did that, by the way, as well.
Oh, Jack, you're here.
I'm only joking, by the way. That's just my sort of humor.
Hey,
Hey,
hey, Jack, you
look,
can jump into the stream if into the actual server if you'd like.
I've taken a seat over by your Christmas tree.
Oh, you have.
Yeah. I'm resting my legs. I'm just over
I
here.
didn't even see you jump in.
See, Bunny, this is how unnoticeable I am to people. People, I can't even get out of your seat. Your seat seems to love me. I just can't get out.
I see that you're
There
locked
we go.
in.
I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. I just wanted to come and say hi and, just come and, like, well, yeah, do what I do to code really and just disrupt everything, ruin everything. So I just thought I'd come in and just do that. So,
Did you
well,
see?
yeah.
I was so embarrassed. Did you see what happened when I tried to do your raid? I did that whole mouse thing that got stuck and I had to leave the game and I couldn't get to you. I was
I saw you leave the game, to be fair, and I
so
just thought, just
I'm like,
Grammy's luck.
but the two of you know each other, right, Bunny?
To be honest, no.
No?
No, like,
Oh, well, Bunny meet Jack, Jack meet Bunny. Jack,
oh,
he's like one of the fastest growing YouTubers, I think, right now with Lumber Tycoon 2, right?
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
oh, is
Yeah.
that what the legend said? I mean, I just be silly on Lumber Tycoon, and people seem to like it, and that's what I do. So, but yeah, no, yeah. So, but no, we've spoken in DMs a little bit before, but not, where we've not been at a VC before or anything. So, it's a first experience for both of us.
Jack was
But
telling me that both of you are on the lumber. Oh, what is that thing again? I just blanked on what it was called, Jack. the
Hmm.
thing.
Which
You code the lumber fan group. The
oh the
It's not the tournament. It's the thing.
oh I can't remember the name of it.
I could go look in
The
the
Lumberjack Awards. Lumberjack
yes, the
Awards.
Lumberjack Awards. Both of you are up for the Lumberjack Awards. Did you know that, Bunny Films?
Bunny's gonna.
Oh yeah.
I thought Bunny was gonna be like, wait, what's the Lumberjack Awards?
Yep.
I just heard about it today.
Yeah, no.
And here
Yeah,
I thought I
so.
was going to like break it to you. Well, I know that Jack has a challenge for you because I was warning you about it yesterday.
Uh-oh.
But Bunny knows about this challenge. It's just he's forgotten that I've asked him. I'm sure. what what did I challenge you to do? Like probably like about 3 months ago, 4 months ago. He's gonna be like,
Let me think. Does it have to do with the Rick Reacts? Because I've heard about that challenge recently.
No, a much better challenge. Don't listen to those lame challenges.
The other one.
We only do the Jackie K challenges are the best. I'm only joking. I mean, you could do the hot pepper challenge that I did, but that it wasn't very comfortable, especially the day after. But the no axe challenge.
You challenged me to that?
Yes, and you replied.
Oh no. Sometimes, I mean, I get so many DMs. Sometimes, I mean, I wanted to like remember, but I just can't. But I'll remember to go back to that and take a look at that because I mean, I was thinking about that because I mean, I've heard about all these challenges. I was wondering if like has anyone challenged me? Because I remember that at one point I was challenged to do something, but I don't know if I did the challenge or if like I completely forgot about it.
Of course. No. I challenged you a while, but I knew that you're busy, and you said that you were busy, so I was just like, I'm just gonna leave it here so you can see it when you're ready. But yeah, the no axe challenge. It's on my channel if you want to go and see how it's done properly.
And so
Like,
you
we do it
start
properly.
with the TNT.
It's literally how much money you can make in an hour using no axes and just TNT. That's literally it.
Excuse me, I need to do a little bit of training here for my audience. See, Santana, I don't mind if people join the stream and stuff or join the server. However, we have audience chairs over there, the red, green, and white ones. So that's where the audience goes. Thank you. And if anybody else joins, that's where the audience is. Otherwise, I can't get the camera angles. So yeah, so you start with things and that kind of stuff. So I'm glad that you guys are finally meeting. Wow, I feel like wow, I brought you two together, two mega people.
No, there's only one mega person here, and it's me. I'm a joke, Bunny.
All right, Jack.
Equally mega.
Sorry.
I'm
Bunny,
not.
you'll have to learn. I have a very odd sense of humor, but that's just being British, I'm afraid.
Yes.
So yeah.
It's
I also
hilarious.
Bunny spilt his hot chocolate, Grammy.
I know it was spilt before he got here.
Been.
I think I did it, and yeah. But you're welcome to set it up right if you'd like. I don't mind.
You didn't whitelist me.
Oh well, I don't. Maybe it's because I don't. I am very careful on who I whitelist.
Yeah, I wouldn't trust me with 1 million. Yeah, it's like there we go.
Although I have whitelisted Bunny now too, so.
But Bunny, I'm gonna give it. I'm just gonna give it to
Thank you.
My pleasure. See if there we go.
Yay!
I don't know how I got that. Anyway, I don't want to come and crash your live stream anymore, so I will let you get on with the interview, which is amazing, and I'm going to stay watching while I go and eat some food. But anyway, Bunny, amazing to meet you, and Grammy, it's a pleasure to obviously speak with you again, and I will let you get on with the stream, and I hope it goes really well, and that you don't face any more issues.
I'm not shaking
Very
anymore,
much,
so
Jack.
fine.
Have a wonderful evening, and if I don't speak to you both before, have a wonderful Christmas as well.
Merry Christmas.
Thank you.
Merry Christmas. Have fun.
Thank you.
Thanks, Jack. So remember when I asked you about whether you wanted people to be able to join the server or not?
Yeah.
And you said yes.
Zero regrets.
Good. There's a person, Goat Royale, that I think would love to have a shout out if you don't mind. So hi, Goat Royale, and if you guys wouldn't mind saying hi to her, she actually is very special to me in my life. So.
Royale 223.
She's my granddaughter.
Thank you for stopping by and watching the stream.
And she's one of the reasons why I do these YouTubes and stuff, and why I'm playing Roblox, because my grandchildren got me started in it. You asked me about whether
Oh
they
wow.
played. Yeah, that's one of them.
Aw.
So you have family
That's-
and everybody else, but we won't get into that. That's too personal and stuff. But what I was going to ask you is, in real life, how do you celebrate Christmas?
Oh, okay. So we don't really have crazy traditions. I mean, the family basically, like my grandparents come over to my house or my family's house, not my
Right?
house. Um, they come over to our house and we just open presents. I mean, nothing too crazy happens. I mean, the only traditional thing that happens is that my grandfather brings a baguette. That's it.
Oh, well, that's good.
Every year it's a baguette, nothing else. But I mean, I guess another tradition could be considered that they come over every year. So
hmm For those of you,
nothing too crazy.
for anybody who else wants to join, the VIP link is in my Discord and it's under VIP links. It's the only one that's there, and that's how you join. It's not locked. You can join it if you're a member of my Discord. That's how you can get into it. And golly, lots of different interruptions and things. Is there something that you would like your fans and my fans? Is there something in particular that you really wish that people knew about you or about your channel or both?
Okay, let's see. So one, let's see. I mean, there's a lot I could say, but one thing I'd like for people to know is that, I mean, okay. So I can't necessarily friend every single person I meet, but it does not mean that you're not a cool person. Because when people join my game, it just shows that you're that awesome to like go out of your way to join my game. And as much as I'd love to friend you, I mean, there's the limit to friends on Roblox, plus like 23,000 additional friend requests that I can't accept all of them. So I just want to say like thanks to everyone who does go out of their way just to join and those who like beg me for friend requests. I'd love to
hmm
friend you, but it's just not fair to everyone.
Right. It's hard to even friend everybody on Discord or any of the places.
Hmm.
I bet you
It's a bit
get.
easier on.
Go ahead.
Oh yeah, I was just gonna say I think it's a bit easier on Discord because like my friend list isn't public. Because usually if I friend one fan
hmm
on if I were to friend one fan on Roblox, other fans would be like, Bunny, why did you friend this friend or fan? Why did you do this? But
Yes,
on Discord, at least my friend list is private, so I mean I can like say, I can make an exception and friend you. So that sometimes happens.
that's good. And I know you have your own Discord, which is Bunny Films Discord, obviously.
Yes. Hmm.
Somebody was asking about how you got the name Bunny. Did I ask you that? I don't think I asked you that yet today. So they were, or did
Yes.
we? Did I ask you?
Not today.
Okay.
Okay. So, I mean, it's a bit of a story. So, my friends and I, we were just hanging out one night and there was an inside joke, Bunny Toot. So, makes no sense, but we all thought Bunny Toot was hilarious and it stuck with me. And my channel originally was Bunny Toot. My Roblox username was Bunny Toot 1. But eventually it's evolved to Bunny Films because my friends and I would just record like little sketches or films
hmm
basically. And so I changed it from Bunny 2 to Bunny Films, and that's what it's stuck to today.
Cool. What is your favorite Roblox game? It does in besides Lumber Tycoon 2. I mean, we all know that you love Lumber Tycoon 2. So, what is your favorite besides that one?
Um,
Or do you
if I had to
have one?
pick one, yeah, so obviously Lumber Tycoon 2, I mean that's pretty close to heart. But if I had to pick a game, it'd probably be Farming and Friends just because I mean I've only begun playing it recently, like a few months ago. I began playing it, but the developers are really nice. The moderators, they always reach out to me, and I think that's really awesome, and it just reflects of how awesome of a community it is. But it's also a great game, in my opinion, because I mean it's the progression is slow and steady. There's not really like I don't know, but there's not
hmm
really duper. Well, I don't know, but like I feel as if that game has like a more steady economy and it's more well balanced
hmm
than Lumber Tycoon 2 in its current state. So it just motivates me to play more because like I have to work for what I want.
Right.
if that makes sense.
Oh, it does. I've played it. In fact, my first week, I think, when I started streaming, I mean, YouTubing and stuff, I was one of the content creation was the friends. I mean, the farming. Sorry, getting all my F words mixed up. The farming one. Remember, if you come in, to make sure you sit in the chairs over there, not up on the stage, please.
See, there's a mouse sneaking around
Yeah,
here.
I noticed. I'm gonna have to get a cat, which I have one in real life, but have you thought about like I mean, I know a lot of people are really into the face reveal, but I haven't really seen you doing that. Have you ever thought about it or been pressured into it, or is that something that you're not really interested in?
So that's a question a lot of people ask me, and I have done face reveals. My most recent one was I think on Halloween, but that's not a very good face reveal because I try to dress up for Halloween on for my face cam or webcam because I mean you can't really do well I mean I guess you can do Halloween with COVID, but I mean I just try to dress up, brighten people's days. But I was wearing a sombrero, sunglasses, and a beard. I mean, in retrospect, I mean, maybe it was a bit frightening, but I was trying to make people's days a bit brighter. So that was one of my face reveals, the most recent one. But
Mm-hmm.
I have done, I'd say, about two or three other face reveals in just videos, and people always ask which videos. To be honest, I have no idea. It's just such a random occurrence. Some days I'm like, I guess I'll do a face cam. Why not? And
Mm-hmm.
most other days I'm like, I'll pass.
Because you do, most of yours you don't have the face cam, but a lot of people are now are telling up and coming YouTubers that, well, you have to do the face cam or you're not going to, you know, people aren't going to watch you if you don't have your face cam. But you don't have one. So I think that's
No.
a really interesting thing.
Well, I think having a face cam helps you be more relatable to your audience. And I really want to do a face cam, but I'm just like self-conscious about myself.
Mm-hmm.
I cringe hearing my voice, so I mean, I imagine if I were to see my face on YouTube, I'd cringe even more.
Well, I know I would, because being a real grandma, I've got the gray hairs.
Oh,
People don't believe me that I have four grandchildren, but I really do.
oh.
And we were, I was talking to you a little bit beforehand, and you talking
Mhm,
about your friends, having friends and you not being able to friend everybody that you want to friend. Well, I was talking to
mhm.
you a little bit and wondering what you thought about Code's video that he had put out when he was talking right before Fortnite and talking about how that so many times he might want to play Fortnite or he wants to play Farming and Friends or whatever game else that he wants to play, Cube Defense, whatever it is that he wants to play otherwise. And but while he's playing it, he's always getting lots of comments either in live stream or he gets lots of comments in his chats, that part of the comments, saying LT2, Lumber, Lumber, and getting all mean and angry because he's not playing Lumber Tycoon 2. And then Jack's had it happen. I know it's happened to other people, and I was wondering what you thought about that. And I warned you I was going to ask you this question so you had time to think about it.
Yes, I'm well prepared to answer it.
Because
So,
in all transparency, people, Santana, please sit down. Thank you.
okay.
Otherwise, I'll have to
So,
blacklist, guys.
uh-oh.
Santana, I will have to blacklist. Okay, sorry. Thank you.
Goodbye. Okay. So, back to the question. Originally, I mean, well, just back a few months, my channel used to be only Lumber Tycoon 2, just because I've always tried recording other games. They typically don't get many or they typically didn't get many views. So I tried Bloxburg, and those videos slowly get views, but I stuck a lot to Lumber Tycoon 2, especially with majority of my content. So as a result, I usually didn't have people begging me to play different games, or to play Lumber or whatever other games I record because I only recorded one game. But let's see. So recording only one game, I didn't really face that. But as I've learned that I had to expand my channel and I've expanded to Farming and Friends, Retail Tycoon, Restaurant Tycoon, lots of tycoons. But slowly from that, I'm getting more and more comments in the comment section from people saying, "Bunny, play Farming and Friends." And I made like a meme on a meme on Twitter or something,
Hmm.
where like people are always like pulling me different ways or something. I don't know, with their comments saying, "Bunny, play this or that, play this, that." But a lot of the time with my videos, I try to like alternate which games I play.
Right.
Sometimes I'll do like two Lumber Tycoon 2 videos in a row, but that's never been a problem for me until like about this year, I'd say.
Mhm.
So a lot of the time, like I'll upload Lumber one day, and people are going to be like, "Bunny wins farming, or not wins farming and friends, but Bunny record farming and friends." But I was
Mhm.
like, I recorded it yesterday, and I mean, it just goes on like that. And even in Roblox, people are joining me saying, "Bunny, play Lumber, play farming and friends," because like whatever game I play, there's always people unsatisfied, and I
Right.
try to spend equal time in both games.
Mhm.
But I mean, I never can satisfy everyone because like they might not be able to get into my game and this and that. And I mean, this is not really related to the question, but a lot of the time when people join my server right when I'm about to leave, like they'll get sad because like
Right.
I didn't spend a lot of time with them, and I'm like, I can't really extend my time with you guys just because I have like other real world obligations. And same goes for like base signatures.
Mhm.
Because usually, like, I'll be in a server with 5 fans, and, like, I'll sign one person's base, and then, someone else will leave, and then another person joins, and they'll want a base signature, and I love to sign bases, but, I mean, I can't really be stuck in a loop where I'm signing, like, 15, 20 bases as people keep leaving and, new
Right.
people keep joining.
Right. Right.
So, I think that's a thorough answer to that question.
Yes, it is. So, guess somebody thought I was thirsty. Um, yeah, it is. I guess sometimes people can be really, I guess, in your face sort of about it and kind of mean about it. What
Mm,
what is something that you wish, since you said that you like to concentrate on what is not here, what is something that you wish that Lumber Tycoon 2 would add?
okay. So, I always imagined that one day in Lumber Tycoon 2, there'd be like this massive map addition to the game. Like if we like from the studio, we have a good view, but we have that huge like open ocean over there. I
Yes, we
always
do.
imagined, yeah, I always imagined that there'd be like a tropical island added or something that like the fair, another ferry or a ferry could take you to,
Mm-hmm.
just off in that distance where there's like nothing
Right.
just to like add more content to the game. So like I think it'd be cool if there's like a jungle biome, all sorts of other cool stuff. But I know the developers like focusing on his newer game, Pro Jude or Test 2.
Yes.
But one curious thing I have noticed is that there's these subtle changes to the game, like to the terrain, that I
Yes.
feel as if are like indicating that there's some sort of secret in the game or there's something coming to the game. Because there's like a peninsula added behind fancy furnishings, and
Yes.
I don't know why. Then there's also another peninsula added to like the mountains. But
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't know the reason behind that. I don't think anyone else does. So it'll be interesting to see if anything like relating to like new biomes or new areas ever comes to the game. But that's definitely something I'd like to see.
When I had stopped Lumber Tycoon 2 for a little bit, and then I started replaying it. And I went driving around fancy furnishings and ended up right in the water because you used to be able to drive real quickly around it, but the water has
Hmm.
come in farther, and it's definitely changed that peninsula part. I was thinking
Yeah,
maybe it could be a bridge to a new place, or maybe a bridge to Palm, or yeah, I think it would be wonderful to have that, like what you're talking about.
yeah. Mhm. So it's definitely mysterious, to say the least.
There's always mysterious things. You know, sometimes people go, "Well, why was this put in the game?" And what, because there's never been anything to use it for, like the spork, or there must be some reason that we have the spork. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, there's more questions than answers.
Yes, yes. And I think we all just like a challenge of the secrets and trying to figure out what the secrets are.
Hmm.
Do you have a favorite part of lumber that you like to go into?
I like favorite biome.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, let's see. I like let's see. If I had to pick two, at least, I'd say I love the snow biome just because it has nice music and the
Mm-hmm.
trees are nice.
Right.
And then there's that cabin. I think the cabin's pretty cozy. But
Mm-hmm.
I also do like the safari just because the music is pretty awesome there.
Right.
But I use a lot of the walnut wood, so I guess that's another reason why I favorite it.
Yeah,
So
walnut wood. Yeah, I use that too, in
yeah.
case you didn't notice.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, you're doing the thing like you're building houses on one plot. You're doing right now.
Yes. Hmm.
Is that one of the ones that you brought for us to see, or what were you planning on us looking at your base? Which one were you
So
thinking
I
about
actually
showing us?
I would have done the one plot one, but that one there's nothing really too impressive on it. It's just like it's just a tiny house.
Mm-hmm.
So I figured I'd show something that might interest people a bit more, which is like my first ever base on Lumber Tycoon 2. And that's just because like I have so many stories behind it.
Right.
And I mean, I think I can share a few, just like a few like quick 30-second ones. This will be like tour of the base, I guess.
Okay. Shall we go ahead and start touring the base, and then we can keep talking while we're touring and get a chance to not be just sitting here?
Sure. And if anyone else has any questions, feel free to put them in the live stream chat because I'm willing to answer almost anything.
Except age.
Yes, yes.
I'm not letting you answer that.
Yes, I'm not letting myself either.
So be sure to put it in the chat, and we are going to have a giveaway later. Um, Bunny, did you bring? This is your car, isn't it? Did you come into that with that one, Bunny, or what car did you drive over?
I don't know. I'm gonna guess it's this one over here. I didn't bring a pink car.
Oh, okay. I'm not sure whose it is. It might be mine. I'm not sure. Jack, you want to get in? We're all following you, Bunny.
Alrighty.
And if we're not careful, we'll get into car wars, which we don't want to do with with any of the pink vehicles. So I just
Oh
got
yeah,
cut off.
mine I can spare. Okay, here we are.
YouTube.
So this is my first base.
Nice.
I'll go ahead and I'll share the background with it. A lot of this stuff here, it's like all done within like 2015, I'd say. I haven't really made
Okay.
any real changes to it.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for the candy bar, whoever gave it to me.
The mouse.
But
Let's see who.
oh,
Dab gave it to you. Dab did.
thank you. I'm trying to find. Oh, Dab. There we go. Thank you. I'm gonna go and just eat it. Num num num.
Yum yum. You
Okay.
got Yorn next to you with the bunny film shirt on.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, this was like my original base. I haven't really done too many recent videos on it, but a lot of really cool things have happened on it. Like the Golden Axe video with Defaultio, that was probably my first viral video on Lumber Tycoon 2, and that's what really built my audience or my initial
Mm-hmm.
audience for the game on this base. Also, first time I got scammed was
Uh-oh.
with these signs here. Someone's saying, "I'll decorate your base for Halloween, Bunny," and they're just like putting pumpkins on the sign, and then they stole my sawmill and my
Oh
car
my goodness.
spawners, and that was back in the day when like I didn't have $4 million on this face. I had like a few
Right.
hundred, and I was like,
Right.
"What am I gonna do?" So, and that was before I had fans who like generously gave me stuff. So I had to like make my
Mm-hmm.
money back again slowly. And then let's see. Oh yeah, I think I have some cool things to show.
Back in the days, we
Uh,
had to have wood sorters, and we didn't have the power and all those things.
Yeah, and it's a bit messy over here. This used
That's
to be
okay.
like a little wood unloading area.
Yep.
But I built a safe here and has
No,
red ball
nice.
number 276. I think that's pretty cool.
Uh-oh.
I used
Nice.
to uh-oh.
I think we're locking them in.
I'm gonna go really quickly.
Uh-huh. Go hide it. I'm not watching.
There we go. Okay. I don't think anyone can glitch it now.
Good.
Okay, I'll let the mouse out or the rat, whatever it is. There we go.
Yes, be careful
Okay.
with bunny stuff, guys.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so some other stories, some quick ones. This bathroom here, it used to be just filled to the brim with presents.
Okay.
I don't know why, but that's where I stored them. Pretty random. Oh yeah, and beneath these stairs, I'll move this blueprint.
Okay.
This was back in the day when like the or not the mini axe, the alpha axe boxed was super rare.
Yes.
So I used to hide them beneath my staircase here.
Oh,
I
good.
mean, I've moved them since then, but Defaultio, I think he used to do base wipes or something like that.
Really?
And for whatever reason, they kept going missing underneath my stairs just because I think back then they were so rare. Might have been assumed that they're like glitched or something. But
Yeah.
they were legit. So I've sent a few messages to him, like of me screaming, saying, "Defaultio, give me my stuff back, or I will tell my fans to do this or that." It was just these useless threats. I didn't mean them, but I mean the tap. I mean, I also had like a beta axe display up here, which is still there. I guess I
Over
can
here?
show that as well. Upstairs, the
Upstairs.
third floor.
Oh, on the third
Follow
floor.
the mouse.
Follow the
Yes.
mouse. The mouse knows where to go. I don't see this. I've lost the mouse
The st-
too. Oh, out here.
there you
Gotcha.
go.
Oh, okay. So you have
Okay.
a beta X. Oh, yes, you do. Okay.
Yeah, so I used to have like this display case that once got wiped by him, and I was all angry about that. But they were all legitimate. So, little story there.
So you see,
Oh
even
yeah, and
bunny gets wiped, gets bases wiped. It's not just, anybody can get their base wiped. Yep.
hmm Okay, and then a few other stories, and I'm done. This part of the base here with all these just random floating blueprints, it was like someone's base didn't fully unload from the game, so when I loaded my base in,
Uh-huh.
part of their base was stuck on my base,
Oh,
so I just
wow.
stuck with it. And
Interesting.
then here, yeah, and then this was like a little chair trap. It was back when like chairs used to do damage to people who weren't whitelisted.
Right.
So like you would fall in here and like you die. I wasn't for malicious purpose, I'll say, but it was content for YouTube.
Well, and this sawmill is something that people don't usually see
Oh yeah, one
on
of the
people's
original
bases.
ones.
Yeah, it's very different. Yep,
Mm,
people don't usually see it.
yeah, and then what else? I have a little display case there.
Okay.
Um, I'll go over here. I think this is the last part of my base I haven't really touched on. This was supposed to be like a little coffee shop. I don't know what happened
Oh,
to it, but obviously nothing happened.
uh,
And oh yeah, and this
this must
store.
be
This was
decaf
so
coffee.
awesome back then. Yeah, decaf coffee.
Oh, yeah, you've got a
So
nice little store here.
yes, this was such a fun store because I used to like sell to players quite often, and I
Mm-hmm.
hid like all of my rare items beneath the countertop. Like I have a beta axe and a new present beneath it. But I had all sorts of stuff sold here, and people would actually buy from me. But now stuff is sold in like truckloads, and I was like, I mean, I can't really
Yeah.
compete with that.
Yeah,
So,
truckloads of stuff. Yeah.
mhm.
Oh, you still
And
have
then
one of
I
the
oh
big presents here. Don't
oh yeah,
anybody open it.
one
Nobody does that.
of my I think maybe a fan gave that to me or something because there's a lot
Mm-hmm.
of newer things on this base, but I haven't really done anything with it. And
Right.
then two more stories. So three more. So this tower here, that was
Okay.
when logic was first added to the game, and I think this is oops, I think this is still connected, but it just turns on some like spotlights by
Oh, I
the
see. Yeah.
little entrances and exits.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's pretty cool.
I think so
It's
too.
still connected. That's cool.
That's nice.
And then
Let's see.
yeah,
Turn it
and then
off one more time, and I can get it maybe on the live stream. You said it
hmm
still cool. Nice. That's really
okay.
cool that you can do that.
Yeah, and then okay, two more stories, and then I'm done. The build board here, that was probably one of my most difficult builds back in the day,
Mm-hmm.
just because it was so high up.
Right.
I really struggled with that, and especially the Maniacs up, or the I keep calling it the Maniacs, the Alpha Axe.
Yes.
Is really difficult for the little noob to hold it.
Right. That would be hard.
Okay,
So
yes,
what did you
and then
do
the
to get
la
it up there? To do with that
hmm
and for it to stay? What did you do?
I think every time I had to go up there, I had to build ladders. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, I think before I could have just like done like the blueprint. Well, I don't think that'd work. Never mind. But like I could have done like blueprints where like I slowly built up there. But I built ladders up there every single time.
Wow.
But when I finished putting the axe up there, I was like, I'm never going back up there. So I deleted all the ladders.
Yeah, you saw my billboard yesterday. I showed it to you.
Oh yeah, that was so cool. With all was it the one with signatures?
Yes.
Oh yeah, it was so cool. Signatures, especially Code Private signature all the way from Wood or Us.
Yeah. And you signed it yesterday, so that was nice. Which
Oh yeah.
reminds me, do you sign, besides you signing people's bases, do um when you used to, before when it was back in the day and everything, did you ever have people sign your base?
Uh, Not let's see, not really, because I don't know. I think it's just because I've always been hesitant to whitelist people.
Yes.
But I used to have, or I still have. I have that like mansion on a mountain and like, or a hill at least. And on the backside of the hill, I used to like whitelist people to like help build, and people have slowly signed the base without me knowing. And by the time I found out, I was like, there are 10 signatures back there. I was like, what? Who did this? So I think that is pretty cool. But I mean, I guess nowadays I am open to like trusted people signing my base. So if you wanted to sign, that'd definitely be possible. That'd probably be like the second signature I've ever asked for on any of my bases.
Wow, I'm
If
honored. I wasn't asking you that question to have you ask me to do it. I was just curious whether back in the day you ever had people signing your bases. I wasn't meaning for me
Yeah.
to sign, but
Well, I mean, if you want to sign, that's great. I mean, I have some wires, but the only other like person, I guess, who I've asked to sign my base was Code Primate. But someone destroyed the signature one time,
oh
so I don't
no.
have any code signature. So I'm signatureless from. Well, I mean, I still have signatures on the back of my house, but signature lists from people who I've asked to sign.
Well, what an honor that you did ask me. I didn't mean for you to. I feel almost but anyway. Sure, I would love to sign your base. It would be an honor.
Yay. How many wires do you need?
Oh, you mean right now? If you
Oh,
were not lighting it up, so if we're using the regular ones, it would be 3.
okay. Yeah, sadly, I mean, this base is so old. I don't have any neon. What? Well, I might have. Oh, yeah, I
I
do have.
could
Wait, no, I don't.
I can try and do it with 2. I can I usually do 3, but I can try and do it with.
I think I have a third one. I'll just take a third one from
And
somewhere.
right here beside your initials.
Sure.
Okay. Or I could go above your initials.
Wherever there's the most room.
I'll go up a little bit because sometimes I can be a little long with the GRAMMI. Wow, I did
Okay.
not envision signing your base at all today. This is a shock.
Yeah, me neither. I never imagined I'd be asking someone.
I was just curious if you ever had because you've been around, and you used to do things back, 2015. And I know in 16, 17, it was real big people signing bases. So that's why I was curious if who you would have had if you did have
Mhm.
people signing your base back then, who you might have asked to sign.
Yeah. I mean, I only found out about like the whole signature thing when fans started asking me to sign their base, and then initially I was like, "What's that?" And then I realized, oh, it's with
Yeah.
players. So, I mean, I think that's pretty creative for like everyone in the community to like know about signatures somehow. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
and plus, like whoever made the first signature, I think that's pretty awesome. Something definitely very creative.
Yeah. Uh-oh, I'm gonna run into the light.
Oh, I'll go ahead and move the light.
Because you see, every Grammy signature has to have a heart. A heart has been part of my um, persona or whatever ever since the very beginning. In fact,
Mhm.
just to tell you a little amusing thing, my very first heart, because it's all different colors. It's not any type of rainbow stating anything. It's just that I like lots of different colors, and I created it in PowerPoint.
Oh,
My new one though,
so
I did in an actual, type of like photo. I think I did it in Canvas or Photopea or something. But
mhm.
but that very first one I did in PowerPoint.
Wow.
There you
Yeah, I've,
go.
I've noticed a lot of hearts. Thank you.
So
Yay.
every Grammy signature ends with a heart.
Yeah, that's nice.
Well, thank you. Golly, that's really except for now before we get rid of the base, I'm gonna have to get your picture of you with it and your initials 'cause we missed getting it
Okay.
yesterday before you left mine. So
Oh, okay.
you know, we'll have to do that maybe some other time. You can visit my other base and here, you know, um we can do it again. Anyway,
Yeah, definitely.
so what other questions do you guys have with things? Anything in particular? See, somebody wants to know, do you think you will ever retire from YouTube?
Okay. So, I mean, I've never considered it. I probably won't for at least the next few years, just because I have no reason to stop doing YouTube.
Right.
I know I do like I'm slightly older and I do record like what's considered like a children's game, but that doesn't really bother me because even my friends, they still think it's pretty awesome. I've never received any like hate from anyone per
Mm-hmm.
se just because I'm recording this game. They think it's pretty awesome and I see no reason why I should stop. I mean, if
Right.
anything, I'm going to continue for at least the next few years just because I mean, I have to hit 100,000 because I mean, that's one of my goals I'm working towards, but I also do want to just keep growing my audience because it's really fun interacting with people and learning new things and just having a good time.
Um, how close are you? How many survivors?
Survivors.
How many subscribers do you have right now?
Um, I think the channel's grown a lot recently, but I think right now we're at 67,500-ish. So, I mean, we're like about 32,500 away. So it's coming up there. I think next year
Mm,
we'll hit 100,000. I'm hoping so. Um, but anything can happen. Anything can happen to any channel. So, um, growth growth can be surprising, basically. I mean, I have like this whole philosophy with YouTube
mm-hmm.
that basically anyone can succeed. It just depends like how much effort you put into the channel and how dedicated you are. Because I mean, it takes time. Success isn't instant. It's not.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I mean, for some people who are very very lucky, like success is overnight. Like they'll get 100,000 subscribers just from one video. Those
Mm-hmm.
people really lucky. But I mean, I just find growth to just go along with whatever pace you set for your channel.
Right.
So,
I know sometimes
oh,
I see a lot on YouTube about, well, do this to grow your channel, do this to grow your channel, do this to grow your channel, all these things. And I'm not sure how accurate all of them are. What, tell me if I'm wrong. Would the philosophy be just to play what makes you happy and what makes you feel good and that you're proud of? And that's the best thing to stream and the best thing to record?
yeah, so I definitely agree with that. I've said that before.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think when you record games and you don't necessarily enjoy, your audience will be able to tell that, hey, they're not really engaged in this game. They don't seem happy playing it.
Right.
So I think it's important that you play games that you enjoy playing. Because I know there's popular games out there that I definitely could make videos on, and I would assume they'd get a decent amount of views and subscribers, but I just don't enjoy them, and I don't think it's worth going that extra well, yeah, going the extra mile just to seem enthusiastic about something that I mean, like, I'm like, "Why am I playing this?"
Right. Right. Do you ever create games?
Um, well, the closest thing to a game well, I've made 2 things, I mean, I guess they can be considered games. One's just like a cafe where it's like the typical role-playing place where you have, like, a group and there's, like, interviewing and you can, like, rank people up and, like, trainee and
Mm-hmm.
barista or, well, like, whatever. So I've made like a cafe place. It's fully functional. I'm proud of that. But the other thing I've made was like from a tycoon kit is like a mini zombie tycoon, or no, it's like mini fedora tycoon or something. I
Oh,
don't know, but
cool.
that's the closest thing. And I've always aspired to make a game.
Right.
Like right, I mean, I love messing around in studio. And I'd say I've spent like at least a few hundred hours just working on things. But most of the time it's just I've either run into, like, technical limitations with Roblox and, like, what the platform's limited to, or, like,
Mm-hmm.
performance-wise and stuff. I mean, that's with one of my games, like, it's supposed to be, like, a space game, but, I mean, sort of died off. But another
Right.
one I'm working on is just, like, it's in the works. I doubt it's gonna become anything, but, I mean, I shouldn't really have a negative mindset. But it's like it's a bit of, like, a spooky horror game. Uh, like ghost hunting, I'd say, but, I mean, nothing's really set with that.
Gotcha. I know that we were going to do some giveaways. Do you want to do one now and another one later? What do you think?
Sure. I
And
think I'd have.
you're the
Mhm.
expert on giveaways because I only did my very first one last night and I used Nightbot.
Mhm.
Is what is your best way to favorite way to do a giveaway when you're in a live stream?
So I've never really used Discord bots, or well, not Discord, but like just like bots in my chat. Just
Okay.
because I mean, I've never really streamed very much, so
Oh,
I
that's true.
don't I don't know what the bots are capable of. I mean, I think a bot would be cool if like they picked a random person in the chat who's like chatted within like the last 10 minutes or something, just to show they're actually watching.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Um,
Yeah. I don't know if Nightbot does that or not, but we could make that
another,
be. Yeah.
yeah. I mean, the other thing, I mean, I don't know how to do like a live giveaway other than just like, oh, yeah, I don't know how to do it. I mean, I know how to like there's like sites that you can like pick a random comment from the comment section.
Mm-hmm.
There's also like a Discord giveaway bot that I know of, but that's not live.
Right. Well, let me pull up Nightbot because I think Nightbot does have it where if it's somebody that is active. But what I did last night was when I did that, we told them that they were to put a certain word in the chat, and that is how they entered the drawing. So that's pretty much like being active too. And we could say that for the next 10 minutes, whoever puts the word in the chat, then however many times or whatever they do, then that's how they are, you know, entered into the giveaway.
Yeah.
Kind of what you're talking about, right?
Mm-hmm. And
And
another thing that just popped into my mind is like you pick a number in your head or something, and then like whoever guesses the number first without spamming
right.
wins. But I mean, I don't know. I don't know how well that would work.
right. Let's see. So we could come up with a keyword. Bunny would be a keyword that although they've some of them have been typing that already. What keyword do you want to use?
Hmm.
You can think
So
of it, and we'll.
so it has to be only one word?
It could be as many words as you want if you want. We could have
Okay,
them type a whole sentence if you want.
I'll keep it simple. Um,
I'm really sorry to disturb. I'm back again. Grammy, I just thought I've seen your message and your server is full.
Oh, would it be possible for somebody to jump out of this server that we're in right now?
I'll go
Somebody.
ahead and leave.
Oh no, Jack. No, no,
No,
no,
just
no, no. You
kidding.
can't.
Just kidding.
Yorn, would you, oh good. Yorn's going to jump out. Thank you, Yorn.
That's really nice.
Thank you. I appreciate that. You can
One
ask
more
one more
question.
question after you jump out. How far do you think hope your channel to something? What does it say? Will go. Maybe that's supposed to be go. How far do you think or hope your channel will go?
Okay,
And so
so
Yorn, you're going to jump out then, right?
but your
Thank you. Bye, Yorn.
um, I mean, obviously, I want my channel to do as well as possible.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, my only real goals with YouTube is just like to establish an audience and hit 100,000 subscribers. I mean, I'm not, let's see. I mean, I think it just be cool to have like, I don't know if this is like right for me to say it or not, but like, I think it'd be cool if I were to have a plaque just to commemorate all the effort I put into this channel, like the 100,000 subscriber plaque. I think it'd just be like a nice memento, or
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what the word's or how it's pronounced. But just something just to commemorate
Yeah.
my time spent on YouTube that I can look back on.
Right.
Something tangible at least. Um, so 100,000 subscribers, I do want to hit that, but I
Because then you get
mean,
the play
as
button,
long,
the play thing,
yeah, play button.
mirror or whatever it is. Yes.
I mean, I don't care about like the 1 million subscriber play button or like the 10
Mm-hmm.
million one. I mean, I just want something to commemorate everything I've done on YouTube, just as like I can show to like future people and stuff
Mm-hmm.
whenever I have a family far, far away or
That
far,
would
far
be
down the
nice.
line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Grammy,
What?
I'm really
Yes.
sorry. There was a queue, so the server is still full. And it's, yeah.
Okay. Would everybody who's in the line in the thing, would you please jump out? Everybody jump out of the or I'll have to go to a different server. I just need you guys to jump out and then I'll let you guys ask your questions, okay? Thanks, Kitty. I appreciate it. And Brayden, you can ask your question right as soon as you jump out, okay? Or you can ask it and then jump. How's that? Brian, crazy Brian. Type your question in and then jump out real quick, okay?
Uh
It didn't work.
oh.
Okay, jump out and put it in the chat, in the thing, so we can, and then we'll see it. How's that? You're in the call. Okay, well, you jump out and I'll let you verbally ask the question.
There you go.
Something me.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Oh, look who else joined.
Yes, we have a surprise for you.
Oh my. Surprises just keep rolling in. Oh, that's great.
That's why we were trying to have some room.
Oh yeah.
You probably knew something was up.
Uh-oh.
And you know what, Jack? Code's not actually in my Discord. He's gonna have to join my Discord.
He's not in your Discord, but he's doing something wrong, isn't he?
Yeah, well, I don't snipe, so, and he never asked for it.
So you're asking me to snipe on behalf of you?
Yes,
If
please.
he's listening to this right now, just saying that Grammy approved me to do this.
You see, we've had this thing about sniping. You know what sniping is, right? That when people send out their Discord addresses to everybody, and you send it out, like everybody who's in your Discord would then join your Discord and send it out to everybody in your Discord, and that sniping could be like going to McDonald's and yelling Taco Bell and getting everybody to go to Taco Bell from McDonald's, you know. So I've been with Code for so many years, I never wanted to snipe, so I never invited him to my Discord.
Yeah.
I just kept waiting for him to ask for the invitation. Yeah, I haven't. I mean, my Discord is in his Discord where people could, because he made me an administrator. So it's, I mean, it's there. It's accessible. So anyway.
Yeah.
But we
I've
wanted to
sent him a
surprise you.
message with it in, and I'm going to jump just so I can eat my food. So have a good stream.
Bye.
Enjoy your food.
Thank you.
As you can tell, Jack and I are friends. Jack was my protege when I was an admin in Codes, and then Code put me to administrator, and and Jack's an admin. So I know you've got quite a few of the fellow people that I work with in your staff in your Discord too.
Oh yeah.
Is there
Do you
anything
work with
what?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Oh, I was just asking, like, do you work with Hunter?
Oh yes.
Oh, okay.
Hunter's in, within Codes, and Baby Girl, I think, was in yours. No, Sared. Sared is in
Yeah.
is staff in
Oh
yours.
yeah.
Yes.
He's a big help
Yes.
with the bots. I think.
Oh
I think.
yes.
Yeah.
He's a bot guru.
Oh yeah.
So, there's Code. He's actually loaded in, and hopefully he'll be in the Discord where he can talk to us.
Oh, one thing I just do want to say is I think it's been really awesome to meet Jack UK. I mean, I know he's not here anymore. But like just over the last few days, I've heard so much about his channel.
Yes.
Through Code Primate's channel too. But I've just heard a lot about him, and I think it's really cool that that he's an up. Well, I mean, I'm talking as if he's not here. I mean, he might be here, so hello. But I think it's really cool that he's an up and coming YouTuber from Lumber Tycoon 2, and it's great to see that. Just there's still interest in the game, and I really hope that, I don't know if I should say your or his channel, but like I hope all the Lumber Tycoon channels do really well. But it's awesome to see just continued interest in the game and channels doing well.
I agree.
So I just want to say that.
I agree. I think, while I don't know if I would be a Lumber Tycoon 2 person, but I mean, I play Lumber Tycoon 2, and then I'm playing other things, so I think I'm more of like a people person.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's definitely possible. Oh yeah, that's yeah.
I mean, I play all sorts of games and everything else. I just I'm looking to see if I don't see him in the server yet. I'm looking really quickly.
He's just pulled up.
There he is. I guess he'll be typing until he...
Oh, he has the really fancy rings, or not rings, wings from the Ready Player. I can't talk. The Ready Player 2 event. Those look so cool.
Yeah, he was really doing that. We did some of the things together. I am not good at what do you call them? Obbies, not what anything whatsoever. Not good with obbies at all.
Oh yeah, I've heard that event was very difficult.
Yeah. Okay, I'm trying to look for quick. Oh, hopefully, if Jack's still around, he'll push everything through too. But you had mentioned that you don't have that his signature got taken down or something, right? Right? Code signature? That
Oh
he was
yeah,
the one of the ones that you had first, and that yeah, that had been taken down.
yeah, someone I whitelisted just like took the signature down. I don't know why, but I mean that was like the first and last signature I ever had from anyone I've asked to sign my base. So I mean, I can't believe you organized this so quickly, though. Well, wait, did I tell you about that yesterday when we
No,
initially
you
talked?
just told me about it while we were talking.
Oh wow, that makes that even more impressive that you were able to like coordinate this whole thing.
I sent a message to Jack and said help, but we got to get Code to where he can talk. Um,
Well, it's definitely a lovely surprise.
good. I'm glad.
Least, yeah, least bit expected.
Well, in the meantime, we could let him know of like where to sign or something. But Code, going to jump into? Are you going to jump into my Discord by any odd chance, or do I have to switch to a DM call and call everybody? I could do that. That might be quicker.
That might be possible. Yeah.
That's pretty bad. I forgot that he hadn't as much as we are. Oh, anyway, Code. I don't see you yet. Okay, I will. I'll just give you guys a call. I'll do the DM call. Hopefully,
Okay, I'll go ahead. I'll
let's
keep an
see
eye
if
out for it.
that works. Uh, So we're not having to wait too long.
Hmm.
You know,
Yeah, I
I
agree.
just don't like people having to wait. So let's see what we can do here. Code, if you know what I'm doing, I'm calling. Can you send me the server link? One in Discord doesn't work. It doesn't. Oh, he says, oh, that's what's going on. Okay. You know what? I'm just gonna call him. Okay. So we're gonna do the call instead, Jack. Hopefully he'll answer. Can never tell. I'm teasing. I'm teasing. Okay, there he is. Yep, that's him. Make sure you get the right code. And I'm going to add Bunny. Hopefully you and I are friends. Well, we had to be because we've been chatting, right? So,
Yeah.
yeah, and there you are. So we've got you. I've got code and create the group DM. Okay, I'm calling you guys. Now, one thing though, no one in the thing will hear us though. That's not gonna work. Ah, that won't work. You know what? I have chat turned off. You can't call. Oh, that's because we're doing this. Oh, hold on. You know what? Let me fix that. Golly, jeepers creepers. Okay, let me go back over where people can hear.
The
You
live
know
stream
what?
chat.
We can't do the that because of it's got something to do with okay, instead let me get him an invite. All right, code. Here's an invite just for you. I sent you a personal invite.
Oh.
Oh, golly. And I'll watch for you to jump in and I'll push you through. Because I happen to know I can trust you. All right, I'm watching. See, well, we might have set this up, but we didn't set this up very well because I didn't have the other stuff set up. So now you can tell this is all last minute, right?
Yeah.
Because he's here, but the voice isn't. Okay. So Jack, is he able to jump in? Oh golly.
Oh, and I see that Duck's asking me a question. I'm gonna go ahead and just answer it really
Oh
quickly. I
good.
do
Thank
remember
you.
you.
Thank you.
It's a simple question. But he was just asking, or he or she was just asking like if I remember them. But yes, I do remember you. I mean, I usually remember like I can tell who has joined me and who has not joined me within like the past 3 to 6 months, I'd say.
Oh, well
But
that's
past that,
nice.
it's a just I don't know.
You don't know?
No, I don't, not at all. I mean, if there's like this person who like joins me maybe 10 or 20 times, I get a hang of their username.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, I recognize Kitty, Wolfie Roblox, yeah, especially them. And Dab is being pretty funny right now. Yeah, the avatars pretty
Yes.
comical. And plus the funny stuff he's saying in the chat.
Oh, like what?
I think he hasn't said anything recently, but he's just like making like he was like doing mouse noises. I don't know. He's doing like psst or something like that. I don't exactly remember, but it's pretty funny. It made me chuckle a little bit.
Oh golly. See, now this is the thing about last minute stuff. Sometimes it works out great, and other times it doesn't.
Well, I
New
think it's working out
mentions.
quite well.
Oh, good. I'm glad.
Well, from my perspective, at least.
Good. Well, if there's anything else, something you want to talk about while I keep trying to get this working.
Yeah, let me think. I mean, I was thinking about there's like something I wanted to say, but I don't remember exactly what. I know I wanted to like talk about like YouTube and like for people who wanted to make a YouTube channel. Oh
Yes.
yeah, I do want to talk a bit about that.
Good.
Okay. So I mean, I already talked about that earlier, but I do want to just like share a few more things that. Oh, hold on. Code finished signing my base. Thank
Oh,
you.
he's signing now, and I'm not even getting it recorded. Oh no. Hold on. Where did he sign it at?
Right under your signature.
Oh, golly. There you guys are. Yay.
You
Yippee.
wanna hop? You can hop into the screenshot too if you'd
Oh,
like.
okay. I can do that if I ever, my thing is I never really get turned the right direction.
Oh,
Yeah.
there we go.
There we go. Great. Yay. Oh, golly. Well, at least you still got the signature.
Yes.
Oh, wow. I am just so thrilled that that worked out. And of course, jokingly, I'm still on top code of you. There, I'm above you. Code taught me something a long time ago. To jump, don't tell my boss. Oh yeah, we're not telling. It's a good thing we're not on voice then.
Yeah.
You're still working. I have to jump. I'm still working. Don't tell my boss. Thank you. Sorry, Code, but you are so wonderful. You are just so great and
Agreed.
wonderful. Thank you so much, Code. I really
I,
appreciate it.
I'm applauding too, but my microphone's not picking it up.
He had said, oh, did you tell Code the story? I don't know if he had heard it, but he might still hear it while he's not with us. But about that he was the one that we had lost, that you had lost. So
Oh yeah,
um,
signature.
I think somebody's trying to give you a present, I think. Or is it
Yeah.
me? One of us, and it keeps getting in the midst of the camera stuff. I didn't realize he was signing your base. I would have been over there watching him sign the base.
Oh yeah.
Oh, golly. I was so
But that's.
focused on the other part that I kind of messed up. But that's okay.
Yeah.
At least he signed your base. I'm glad that that worked out for you.
It's a
Yay.
great surprise.
Good. I'm glad. All
uh,
right. So, back to the giveaway.
yes. Oh wait. Before that, I do want to like say a few things. Like I was going to talk about the
Sure.
YouTube thing really quickly.
Oh,
Okay.
yes, yes. Do you want to go stay here or go back over there? Run back
Like
over and we can do it here or
yeah, I could talk about it as we run back over
okay,
there.
let's talk and run at the same time.
Yeah, talk and run. But or not rat. Dab is being pretty funny right now.
Yes.
Um, I'll follow the car. I'll just run after it.
Here, you can jump in. The
He's
front seat's empty.
okay. But Dab is pretty funny in the chat with like snip.
Oh yeah, he was saying your hair smells good.
It's, he or she's being pretty funny.
Yes.
It's making me smile. Oh yeah. So about the YouTube thing, like I know I talked about it earlier, but if you are like considering starting a YouTube channel, definitely do what you do enjoy making content on. Um, and this applies to like everyone who's watching. But also try to be unique. So like nowadays, YouTube's like really saturated with a lot of channels, and that can
Mhm.
probably be discouraging just because like your channel might not stand out initially. But if you get your channel to stand out, like if you find like a special niche, then
Mhm.
I think you'll be off pretty well. And that's basically what I did for Lumber Tycoon 2, is that the game didn't really have any content creators that I knew of back then. But what I did is actually made building tutorials. I mean, they aren't really good compared to like what people build nowadays,
Mhm.
but I mean, they were good for the times. So just by being able to stand out, I was able to begin building an audience. So I believe if I think that's one of the ways you can be successful on YouTube. So I think I'm in the wrong chair, but I think it's also gotten a bit messy up here with all the candy bars on the
Yeah.
ground.
Yes. And remember, Dab, they got the audience part over there. So, well, you know what? One of my questions was going to be, since I've only been doing this since September, what advice do you have? Do you have any advice for me,
Yeah.
being a
So
newer YouTube person? So you're saying about a niche and that type of thing.
mhm.
So since you are
So
talking about it,
mhm. So what or what I'll just give like a brief example really quickly is that I'm not really familiar with Jack UK and his channel.
yes.
But what I'm seeing is that he's really established himself in the community is like well, I don't know. This is all from my perspective. I don't know if it's correct or not, but I've really like he's established himself as someone who creates I think I might be mixing people up too, but um he's established himself as a funny content creator, but he's also like created these awesome challenges. And I think
Mhm.
I don't know of anyone else on Lumber Tycoon 2 who's done like who's created so many different challenges. So
Mhm.
advice for you, I mean, do what you enjoy. I mean, I think it's safe to say you enjoy playing Lumber Tycoon 2 and the other games you're recording on your channel.
Mhm.
But I continue doing that. Especially I mean, views might not be there initially,
Mhm.
but over time they will. Over time they. I mean, I don't know if I'm just being optimistic. But like over time they will grow and you will amass an audience. It's just not instant. So I mean, looking at your channel right now with the turkey song, I mean, having 1,300 views on that, that's pretty awesome, and
Mhm.
that just indicates like a healthy channel and that you're growing. So keep doing what you're doing because I think it's right and it's um, you're on a good track to stardom and subscribers and whatever else you're trying to achieve on YouTube.
You know what I'm really trying to achieve on mine? I'm trying to bring together people from multiple generations so that they can all come together and play, especially now with this COVID. You know, people, grandparents aren't always going and being able to see their grandchildren. People aren't able to play with each other or see each other. And I think through gaming, you can actually connect. You can have a relationship. You can have that connection that we're not able to do physically, but within the gaming community, we can with our grandparents or with our aunts or uncles or brothers or sisters within it. You know, there's lots of times I play with my grandchildren or they call me about Fortnite, and I think that that's a great way to be able to connect when we cannot do it physically. So that's one of the things that I try to do with my channel. Also teaching online safety and being bully free. You know, those types of things. And I
Yeah.
love interviewing all of you guys. And in fact, I think yesterday I talked for the first time about that in studio. I'm creating this place where people can go play and actually be a part of these types of interviews beyond Lumber Tycoon 2. So creating an
Yeah.
interview type space in studio for everybody.
Yeah. And I
Okay,
think your
guys,
approach. Oh,
can we
yes.
can we stop putting the paintings and things in front of Bunny because we're not seeing him? And if you guys wouldn't mind jumping back to the audience part, because I'm just like I can't see Bunny. Thanks, guys. Okay, so what were you gonna say?
Oh yeah, I was just gonna say that I think your approach to YouTube and your ultimate goal for YouTube, I think that's really unique, and I think that's really gonna enable channel growth. Just because I don't know of anyone else trying to bring generations together. I mean, most people on YouTube, I just know them. Well, I don't know them personally, but they're just there for the views, the money, and for like an actual job, and there's nothing wrong with that. But I think trying to connect the generations, that's something so unique I've never heard of, and I think that's fantastic.
Oh, thanks. Well, I
Yeah.
try to put things out too that will encourage people my age that want to play games and stuff too. So, I mean, there a lot of them are now. I don't like it when people say boomers don't know how to use computers because I knew about computers before some of you guys were born.
Yep.
I was on, let's see, what's that thing called? It's called the internet.
Hell yeah. What?
I used to teach people how to use the internet before some of you ever knew about it. So, some
Yeah.
people. And so it's just, we're not so computer not savvy. In fact, I tell my kids how to do things with their phones before were telling me. They would come to me
Mhm.
things. So, but playing games, that's always been a part of things. Mario Brothers, Saving the Princess, all the old
Yeah.
school things. So I think there's a lot of things that with grandparents now that they can be playing games, not just playing, um, what is it, solitaire.
Oh yeah. That's a good game though.
Yes, it
I enjoy
is.
playing it myself, even.
Yes, it is. And I've met some grandparents and some parents, so I think it's great. We all need to just, come in together and play together and have fun together and still have that
Mm.
relationship and connection that we don't always get to have, especially
Yeah.
with COVID. Well, a lot of parents, I mean, they're protecting their grandparents because that's the people that are being tending to be the most susceptible to COVID. I know
Hmm.
my kids, when there's been scares at their school and they've been sent home, or there's scares because other people in the school had COVID or something, that then they would not come around me. And they always wear a mask, when they're in the building and all that kinds of things. So there's always a concern and a protection for your loved ones. And this way you can connect through gaming and things and have fun. And grandparents, if they get too loud, you can just turn them down. And you can mute them too.
Uh-huh.
And they don't leave a mess in your house.
Yeah.
Three real good reasons as grandparents, but you still can hug them. You're virtually.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah. And well, is there anything else in particular that you would really like to? I mean, we did want to do a giveaway still, so
Um,
uh,
I, okay, I'll talk. I guess it's safe to begin with the giveaway because I mean I don't really have anything else to say. Everything was pretty well covered, and I think all the questions were great. So thank you for all the questions.
oh well, hopefully they weren't too hard. I let you off the hook. Didn't do too many hard ones.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, if you are in the chat, we need you to start writing a word. Did you decide on the word?
Let me just pick one off the top of my head. How about, does it have to be where people haven't said in the chat yet?
It can be whatever you want it to be, and then I have to type it in, and they can't start doing it until I tell them to, because I have to
Oh,
enter it into the Nightbot thing. Um, and everybody is eligible to be, um, joining into it. I've got it set so that mods can, regular supporters, users, anybody who's in the chat can go ahead and, be part of this whole thing. And I'm making
hmm.
sure that everybody's in it too. Okay. So, what word?
How about the word is holidays? And also, I did notice you did hit 400 subscribers, and I think that's
I
pretty
did?
awesome.
Oh, wow.
Uh-huh.
Thank you.
Yay.
Yay. At 500, I'm telling everybody how I got the name It's Me Grammy. Because I've had Grammy ever since before I ever did anything because my grandchildren. But when I did the YouTube, then it's me Grammy. And there's a reason for it, a very particular reason for it. And so when I hit 500, I'm going to have a couple of guests come on and explain and show why I got that game, and it's hilarious.
I look forward to that.
All right, guys. Holidays. Holidays. It doesn't matter about whether it is caps or not caps, but everybody just put in the word holidays as many times or as much as you want to, and you're going to spell it. There you go, holidays, just like that. Caps or not caps, whatever you want to do. And then what we will do is we will roll it in what, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, something like that, and we'll see who actually wins it. And we can actually do another giveaway too, because I have a giveaway.
Righty.
Would you please? Yeah, you think you need to, you guys. See, now this is the part of doing live streams that I never know. I mean, doing the streams when people are like jumping on you and that kind of thing. My old school thing is that that's kind of rude, but maybe you don't mind it. So I have a question for you. What do you think of that?
So, okay, so it's like the question is just like fans getting in, well, just people in general. Well,
Well, like, or
fans getting in the way.
anybody. Yeah, if
Yeah,
like
anybody.
if like we're doing the live stream or we're recording or whatever and people are jumping on you or putting pictures in front of you and that kind of thing. My way, because of being a grandma, I kind of think of it as like real life. You wouldn't do that to somebody. So to me, I think of it kind of like rude. What do you think?
Okay. So this might be, oh, I don't know, but I mean, from the perspective is, I mean, I don't know, I guess I can call myself a kid.
Yeah,
I
see?
mean, if I don't know, but from my perspective, I don't mind it unless it, I don't know, if it like gets in the way, if it gets frustrating, like if, and then if I say no and they still persist, then I'll like begin taking action. But from my perspective, I think Dad is being pretty funny. Um,
Okay.
I mean, he's calling me Santa Claus, and I
Yeah.
don't know, but from my perspective, it's pretty funny. I do understand that it's getting in the way, and I definitely I would think, or I think that it is. I don't know, but I mean I think it'd be up to you because this is I don't know. This is I mean it's our video, but you're the one asking questions, so I don't want it to like whatever they're doing to like interrupt the
Yes.
video or the Q&A.
Uh-huh. And what my thing is, I don't what like right now, to my way of thinking, and this is like the generation thing, which is why I'm asking you about it. To my way of
Hmm.
thinking, Dab sitting on your lap, you can't see you at all. So to me, it seems almost that part of it seems rude, and that's where I'm like my position as the host is to ask people to not do that because it would be me protecting you, and so I would be asking them to get off. But since you're more in the YouTube, you would know whether that was something that's good to do or not.
Mhm. But it's definitely interesting to hear different perspectives.
Mm-hmm.
Because I can look from yours and I can see how that is disrespectful and because they're getting in the way, they're disrupting the whole thing. But it's also interesting to just compare it to my perspective and see like the like comedy and
Yes.
I don't know because I'm young. I find like almost anything pretty funny. So I mean, just Dab running around saying sniff, and I'm a kid, I'm immature, so I just find those things funny. So,
So I need to lighten up.
oh, or maybe, oh, I don't, no, I don't think so. I mean, I think, oh my God, he's making me laugh, or he or she,
I
is
know.
making me
Well, it's
laugh.
funny now because they're behind you and they're hiding behind you and stuff, and that's funny. and we're
Uh-huh.
and we're not in the more much part of the interview too, like when before, But
Yeah.
it was just being inside of you that was kind of freaky.
Yeah. That I can agree
They
with.
jumped in your chair and you sort of disappeared and they morphed into you, and that was just kind of freaky.
Oh yeah, my face was replaced with like a little rat
Mouse.
nose and teeth and rat ears covering up my bunny ears.
Yes, yes. That's like if Crazy jumped in, you'd probably have a alligator nose.
Oh yeah, lots of
Well, there
interesting
you go.
avatars here.
Yeah, so it's I think that part it is funny. I just, I get I have a protective side of me too.
Yeah.
Well, good. I'm glad you think that everything's funny. Anything else that you think people need to know about you that they don't know about you?
Um, well, I mean, let's see. Let me think. I mean, one thing, I mean, it's not really important, but like when people join my game, I like specifically farming and friends. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, I don't know why I'm bothering sharing this, but I mean, I might as well because there's people watching who might be interested. But like if you join me in farming and friends, please don't try to get run over by my tractor
Oh,
because
wow.
it like throws me off course. So
Why
don't stand in the way.
why do they do that? Do they try and stop you so you'll talk to them, or do they actually want you to run over them?
Well, a lot of different reasons. So there was this banana person dressed up as a banana. He kept wanting
Mm-hmm.
to get run over. I think it's just because he wanted to be run over for the sake of being run over, but ran over. Um, but then there's also people who just want me to like answer them in the chat, and usually it's the people who persist on I don't know, who persist on I don't know the word, but who keep asking me in the chat saying or asking, "Bunny, can you friend me?" And I keep saying no, and then I say
Right.
because I have too many friend requests. But either they just get in the way because they want attention or they want to be run over. I mean, initially it's funny, but like
Right.
over time, I'm like losing productivity. I know it's Roblox, but I mean, I still have to get stuff done for like the sake of content.
Right.
So that's from my perspective. That's one thing I wanted to share.
I understand that completely. Completely. You know, some people have like different things like ADHD and that type of thing. I've had two traumatic brain injuries, so sometimes I have to not be looking. I'm letting them do their thing, and you're not having a problem with it, so I'm letting them do their thing. But I actually have to look away because for me, it overwhelms my entire brain, and then I stop thinking.
Hmm.
And that's part of the, the things that different people live with and deal with. And I know people that I've met that have traumatic brain injuries who have, and it always presents in lots of different ways. So it can be emotional, it can be mental. There's just a lot of different things in it. And I've been wanting to be more open about that and tell people and talk more about it with people and let them know what it's like. So that's another reason why I kind of have an issue with all this stuff going on. So I'm just kind of looking away. So if you want it to stop, you'll have to let me know.
Well, I don't mind if it stops. I definitely want you to be comfortable with happening. So I'd definitely be fine if the alligator behind me and the mouse running around putting a bowl on my head when it sat in the audience.
Yeah. Okay, everybody, would you mind going and sitting in the audience now? Dab, I mean, and crazy. Would you please stop doing the things and just going and sitting down for a while? Appreciate it.
I think
Thanks.
I've been a bit too lenient, so I think it's about time we put a bit of order or restore order.
All right. So if you would do that, I would really appreciate if you guys could go and sit in the chairs, which are over here, the red and the green and the white chair, way over there. That would be helpful for me. Because it is true. I've had a few traumatic brain injuries, and so for me physically, I actually feel that when some of these things are going on, it feels like somebody is throwing things at my brain, and that they are just um you guys ever been in those bouncy ball houses where there's all those balls and stuff? um where they,
Hmm.
the ball houses and all the balls are flying at you and stuff. It
Yeah.
feels a lot like that, and so then my brain starts getting overwhelmed. um or like having bees or flies trying to get through your screen door. They try and get through.
Hmm.
They say that your screen is broken, so there's holes, so everything comes through all at one time. There's no way of filtering it, so all the filters broken. Dab, would you please go and sit down? I don't want to have to blacklist you, please, Deb, in the audience chairs, okay? I'd appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. And you have a bowl covering your head.
Oh yeah, and it's his bowl, so I can't move it. It's a nice little hat,
Yes,
I
it
guess.
is. It is. So, but then I feel like it gets a little bit dab. Thank you.
Taking my
Um,
bowl back.
yeah. Then it just kind of, I don't like being too serious about it. There's a fine line as far as me with the disability type things that you to do to handle things, and so I don't like being um, can't think of the word I'm trying to say, but
Yeah.
um, yeah, this has been great. I'm so glad that you've been here. So
Hmm.
we haven't told them what they're getting, but you ready for me to roll it and see who
Do
wins?
you know what they're getting, or am I supposed to know?
I have a giveaway that I can give them, unless you wanted to give something.
I can contribute something. I'd have to find it first, but
Okay.
um,
Well, everybody,
I
I'm giving a $15 Robux gift card to all of you because it's Christmas. It's a Merry Christmas, and that's what my giveaway is to everybody, is a $15 Roblox gift card. And it also comes with a virtual, what do you call it? A virtual, I'm losing my words, sorry. A virtual item that comes with, and it's a backpack of coal. And so whoever wins it is going to get $15 of Roblox gift card. That's what you guys are going to get. And I wanted to do that. It's kind of like my first giveaway was last night and then today. And Bunny, I'm just doing it in honor of you. I really enjoyed what you were doing um, with the new players, that you were
Mhm.
going out and that you were trying to help them. I know a lot of people do it, but from the perspective that you are the YouTuber that you are, I think it's great that you still have that heart that wants to help people. Because sometimes
Yeah.
people can get big and then they don't care, or
Hmm.
it's all about the numbers. And to me, I like it's not the numbers, it's I don't see that for you. Yes, it's numbers are part of it, but I also think that you care about actually who is around and in the games. And am I right?
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely agree because that's something I get a lot, is people comment saying, or well, in game and then on the comment section saying that they notice that I interact with fans more than typical YouTubers, and I think that's also an important
Mm-hmm.
part when you have a YouTube channel is that you have to interact with your community, and it's easier when your channel is first starting off, but as you grow, there's more and more people you have to keep track of, but it's still your responsibility, I guess, to
Mm-hmm.
check in with them and still chat with them. You can't just disregard them because all the fans make who you are. Well, I guess, but like they make who your channel is.
Right. Yep. That is a huge thing to do because I know I've seen Jack's amount of DMs just skyrocket and things. So yours, and I know Code gets tons of it. Um,
Uh, I'm guessing Code gets so many, and even for myself, I mean, my channel's not is like not even well, maybe I think maybe half his size, and I'm still overwhelmed daily with DMs. Like
mm-hmm.
I like once a day I have to go through DMs and clear them all out, but when I the next day there's always more and they keep growing. It's a lot.
Right. I know.
And I also did want to say that I think the you giving away the Robux gift card is pretty generous of you.
Oh,
I do have one thing I can give away. I think it might have some sort of like equal value, well, not equal value, but it's like a virtual item. I don't know what the heck it is, but there's like a code for it. So I'm gonna go ahead and find that really quickly.
oh, you didn't have to do something else, that. I just wanted to do something nice because of being Christmas and, I'm still, and I thought this was a great, um, just a nice time that we are actually able to get together and do this.
Yeah, definitely. And I mean, and as simple as it, well,
Mm.
it's, I mean, as simple as it might seem, it's probably like whoever wins this is probably it's gonna be memorable, and it'll create a lasting impact. Even those who don't win, giving them the opportunity to like get a little gift is pretty remarkable.
Okay, everybody ready? Everybody that the people that I see are ready. People are in here. Okay, hopefully you have wrote the word holidays. If not, do it really, really quick. Win what? Headless Fairy. If you write the words holidays in the chat, you could win a $15 Roblox gift card and a virtual gift from Bunny Films. And Crocodile, please sit down. So that's what we're winning. Okay, and there's people that are in the chat that did not, and they are Adria, Andrea, Anthony Azichik, Cohen. Is it Cohen Jacks? No, no, you guys did not write holidays, so you're not in the drawing. Is that what you want? And the people that are in the drawing are Xander Waffle, the Duck Whisperer, Sniper Films, Slick, Mike, Mando, Yorn, Jonathan, Fairy, Duck, Cam Blocks, Bunny Films. You're in the drawing. That's good. Braden, Alexis. So if I didn't name it, make sure you write holidays real quick. And I'm going to let's see, reset the eligibility so we can make sure that we got everybody in. All right, we've got everybody. Okay, ready? It will write in the chat who wins. It's not up to me, but actually Nightbot itself will. Okay, here we go. Roll it. Oh wow.
I'm applauding, but my microphone's not picking it up. But yay for Braden
Braden.
Kirchen.
Braden Kirchen has won the giveaway. Yay!
I'm gonna go
That's
ahead and get
cool.
my yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and get my code really quickly, so I'll be okay for a few seconds.
That's fine. After the live stream, I need to get with you so I can get you the code because I can't do it right now. But congratulations, you just got the $15 plus the virtual gift from Bunny. And I know Braden was here in the chat for a little bit earlier. I mean, in the actual stream. So if you're still in here, you could, or you could join back if you weren't. Nope, you're not. Maybe we could have Dab or somebody leave or something, but great. That's exciting. Oh, we built a candy cane the other day, yesterday, and we figured out how to do the colors and things like that. Do you have any big New Year's Eve plans or New Year's plans with your channel? Are you going to do anything? Oh, that's right. You went to get the code. um, Sorry to bother, but I gave you the Squidward to Bunny. You gave it to Bunny. The Squidward painting you gave to Bunny. Is that what you're saying? Oh, to me. Oh, I thought you guys were giving everything to Bunny. Oh, well, thank you very much. That's very kind of you. Thank you. And it was an honor to meet you. Thank you, Crazy Brian. It was an honor to meet you too. And I know that something I always forget to talk about is if you would please like, comment, and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, it would be great to have people subscribing to the channel and knowing when we're going to be doing more things like this and be able to start the new year off with everybody. That would be great. Start off the new year with you guys subscribed. That's so cool. I'm really thankful. Thank you very much. I really like doing this with you guys. And yes, I do have a Discord server. I don't have I do not have the vanity type address. So you have to look on my YouTube channel. It's right there in the banner off to the right. You can click it and you can come in that way. Or send me a DM and I'll send you the link. I can do that too. Or if you are actually I turned that one part off. I could actually put one in the chat. Discord does this thing that when you are live streaming, where it doesn't allow you to do things, it goes into a subscriber, no, a streamer mode, and it doesn't let you do certain things. So you can't get into the invites and those types of things. So let me get a special invite just from right here. I will put it in the chat, and this is a current link to join my Discord. That's a link to my Discord right there. Um, there you go.
Okay, and I am back.
Great. I actually put a link to my Discord in the chat because one thing I found out about the streaming is that when you are doing streaming, Discord goes into the streamer mode, which doesn't let you get into a lot of different things. But I had turned that off when I was trying to get code into it, so I was just now able to put a link to my Discord in this chat.
Okay. And have we heard back from the winner, or did they like leave the stream after they entered.
Boy, I hope they didn't. Braden, yeah, if did, I haven't heard back from him. How did he if he's not still here? So does that mean that he doesn't win then? Because he's not here anymore? Oh, there he is.
Oh, he
Holidays.
is.
Yeah, at 1646. Is he still here, right? In the chat, I think. I think he is. Yeah, there he is. He just said hi. So are you
Hey.
happy, Braden, to have won? I know there's always that delay, and I keep forgetting that
Yeah.
there's that delay, so I expect people to answer right away. Yay! Good. I'm glad that you're happy that you won, and we'll get the things to you. Um, Send me a DM so I have your information so I can get that $15 code to you. Okay, Braden? Would you please? I'd appreciate that.
And I'll go
And
ahead and message you, Grammy, the virtual item code I have.
oh, good. Okay.
I don't know if it's valid because it was like from I don't know 3 years ago when I bought a bunch of like those boxed Roblox minifigures.
Oh, wow.
Um, I don't even know what item it is, but I'm gonna see if there's numbers on the back. I'm gonna try and figure out what the heck it is.
Okay. Well, Braden, you're getting something really special. Very, very special. Good. And so if you've been in the server for quite a while, and you want to jump out, that would be fine. Other people are trying to jump in too. But this has been great, Bunny. I've really enjoyed this, and I can't believe it, but we've actually been going for over 2 hours.
I know it's flown by.
And I just want to tell you thank you for everything, for being here and doing this with us.
Hmm.
And you know, I sometimes forget to do the like, comment, subscribe thing. Sometimes, I get so excited with what I'm doing that I forget to do that part. To
Hmm.
please like, comment, and subscribe. um, but I guess that
But
shows, that. Go ahead.
oh, yeah, you can continue. Finish.
No, go ahead.
Okay, I was just gonna say thank you for inviting me to do this Q&A. I mean, typically, I mean, I guess I consider this a collaboration, but typically I don't really do collaborations. Just
Mm-hmm.
um, I don't know, but it's really been great to do my first collaboration in a long time. I think it went really well, and it allowed me. This was like my first, like I guess I can say, official Q&A, especially one that went 2 hours long. But I think it's really helpful to get others to know me a bit better.
Yeah, I think it's been great. Well, maybe we can do a collaboration sometime where we play some games.
Yeah, we definitely can. We'll
Shall
have to
we?
set that up.
Yeah. Shall we end the stream over at the tree? Like
Which tree? Oh, the Christmas tree.
the Christmas tree, and
Alrighty.
then everybody else can join in. That's in here. You guys can join in behind us if you want. There's Fairy. Hi, Fairy. You got in.
Yeah,
Good.
I like everyone's festive avatars or
Yes.
characters with the candy canes and the
Yep.
um, beards and everything.
So we can all get ready to wave, although, this is
Oop.
usually when I do the wrong things when it comes to waving. I'm famous for, like, not doing it the right way, making it work. Oh, it worked. And I know waving is something you do at the end of everything.
Oh yeah.
Which is why I put the picture of you in the thumbnail as waving.
Hmm. Yeah, I have like a stream deck. It's like it just like helps
Yes.
record, but I have the keybind built in, so I just press one button and I
Oh,
automatically wave.
really? I'm gonna have to learn how to do that, okay? Because I don't
Hmm.
have the keybind in. So
Oh yeah.
yeah, that would be great. All right,
If you ever need
everybody.
help,
What if I ever need
if
help?
you ever need help with that, I can help set it up.
Oh, I would love some help. Sure. That'd be great. Well, Bunny Films, it has been wonderful. And do you have anything else you want to say before we sign off?
Other than thank you, nothing else to say. Thank you, Grammy.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for being here, Bunny Films. And thank you to everybody who's been in the chat, on the chat, around the chat, talking with all of us. And I hope you've enjoyed this. I hope you've learned something. And I hope that you have a very, very Merry Christmas, one that makes your heart warm and that you guys all know that my heart always goes out to each and every one of you. It goes out to you, and I'm sending good thoughts towards you. And so, as I always tell you, hearts out. My heart goes out to you. Hearts out. So let's wave, and then we'll be at the end. Bye, everybody.